Gimme 5.
In the office.
Hey, you ready to wake up? You got 5 minutes to do it. So, out of your chairs. Breathing out, taking a nice deep breath in. Yeah, feeling that string at the top of the head, feeling the tailbone slightly weighted. You can have those knees a little bit soft. And by the way, if you've got really high heels on, it would be a good idea to take those off. It's all about injury's the only failure, right? So, lifting one heel off the floor, we're going to bring it up and lower it down. Yep, rolling the foot through the floor, then blowing it out. That's it. And down. Nice weighted shoulders, Blowing it out. That's it. And down. Keeping those hips parallel to the floor. And blowing it out. Emptying those lungs. That's it. And down. Looking great. Blowing it out. And down. Blowing it out. Ribs up off the hips and down. One more set. Blowing it out and down. Blowing it out and down. Doesn't that feel great? Yeah. We're going to rotate it open. What that means is we're going to actually turn that leg in the hip socket. Turn the leg in the hip socket. It's not turning the whole body. We're keeping this straight ahead. You might even want to put your hands on your hips if you're not sure what that feels like, and then rotate it up. In fact, why don't we start with that? We're just going to rotate it open and close it. So we're rotating on the toe and closing it. Very Sid Charisse, you know? Watch what your coworkers are thinking. Here we go. Rolling it down, other foot up, and we're rotating it open. Always going for balance. We always want to make sure we make time for that other side, and open, and closing it. And opening it, closing it, and opening it. And again, if you want to add a little ba-bump, there we go. And open, and close, and open, and close. So now that we've warmed them up a little bit, we're going to shift our weight, turning it open, and we're going to lift it up. And down. If you've got a pencil skirt on, don't be expecting too much, right? In that case, you want to just focus on the rotation of that femur in the hip socket and just lift up however you can. Don't want to hike that skirt up too much, get in trouble. Here we go. Rotating it open and lifting and lowering. Rotating it open and lifting. Blowing it out and lowering. Rotating and lifting and lowering. Looking good. Rotating open and lifting. Nice heavy foot and lowering. One more time like that. Up and lowering. So what you're seeing is we're trying to wake up. We're trying to get some oxygen, some blood flowing to those big muscles in our body, the biggest muscles in our body. I hate to say it, but there they are. So we're going to move on to hamstring curls. What is a hamstring curl? Well, it's easy. We're going to, again, shift our weight to one side, and we're going to squeeze that leg up. And we're going to lower it. Deep breath in. And we're going to squeeze that leg up, keeping those thighs parallel and lowering. Squeezing it up and lowering. Squeezing it up and lowering. Nice deep breathing. Don't worry what anybody thinks. Make some noise and lowering. And blowing it out and lowering. And blowing it out and lowering. One more time. Here we go. Blowing it out and lowering. Good. How's it feel? Move it around a little bit. That feels great. Okay, so we're going to go on to squats. So now we're going to engage all this stuff that we've warmed up. Okay? Feet right underneath the hips. Not on the outside of the hips, but right in line with those hip bones. Hi-ya! Here we go. Ready? We're reaching it back. Pushing back that tailbone and pressing it up. Just like that. Reaching it back. And pressing through the floor, reaching it back. And pressing through the floor. Nice and tall, reaching it back. And pressing through the floor. Feeling good? Yeah. Taking a nice deep breath in and reaching it out. Deep breath in, arms up. And down. I think we probably went over, but that's okay. You're awake now. Let's go back to work.